Alright, this is going to be a bit different because possibly for the first time on the channel, I'm going to be looking at some 3D printed pieces, which the ones I have here are made by Ridgeway Models. And the ones I've picked to look at are the 10 pack of 48 by 40 inch pallets, and then a 25 pack of traffic drums, and a 2-pack of the IBC tote with pallet and cage, and these are 275 gallon apparently. So let's go ahead and see what these are like. When it comes to Ridgeway Models, I'm not that familiar with this business, other than I know it's 3D printing, obviously. But what was nice is I actually had the privilege of meeting the owner, Brett, at the Summerville show last month, because he was set up there, was selling stuff. He had his 3D printer going, printing pallets like what I have here. And I got to stand around with him a little bit, have a bull session, got to do a little show and tell. And then also I picked up these pieces just because I was curious, what the quality was like and wanted to take a look. But something I will do is I'll bring up his business card if you want to check out his pages here. You could also check out his website, maybe buy some 3D printed pieces for yourself. Personally, from what I've seen so far, I think he does some really good work. But the pieces I have here are 1/64 scale, but I know he also does, I believe, 1/87 scale, which is HO. He also does 1/50th scale, and I think possibly does some other scales. And I mean, if there's something in particular you're interested in commissioning, he'd probably give you a price on doing that. I'll go ahead and get these pieces out here, and you can see that Brett lists his pages on the back of the packaging as well. And something I will say is, if you're someone who's followed this channel for a while, you may know that I'm not 100% on 3D printing. I'm not saying that I'm against it. I'm not saying that it's bad. Just me personally, if I'm going to do a project, I tend to do a lot of scratch building by hand, which, that works for me, but I've definitely found cases where 3D printing would be a hell of a lot easier. But one thing I don't like with 3D printing is you get some of these people. I've seen some really horrendous 3D prints, and can't get this dang thing out. But, these, I don't want to name any names or give any examples just because I don't want to attack anyone directly, but you look at some of the stuff these people do and it's like, why? And then to add insult to injury, they want to sell this stuff to other people, and I mean, for that bad of quality, that's not something you want to be landing on a customer. But personal opinion though, if you get your print settings right and you get everything tweaked just right, I think you can make some really good 3D prints, and that's the stuff you want to be on selling to people. But go ahead and get these pieces out of the bags here, and tell you what, I'm really curious about these construction barrels. They look really nice. Wow. 25 of those, folks. Alright, here are all the pieces out, and I'll bring up one of each to show here. But starting with the pallet, this thing looks really great. You've got the plank detail on it. It's nice and sharp. I'm not seeing any misprints or anything like that, which personally I think if it was, Brett wouldn't be selling it. But underneath here, you do have some of these little hairs, but that's kind of to be expected with 3D prints. But overall, the quality is definitely there with this pallet. And personally, it'll be nice to have more of these because pallets is definitely something I'm lacking in my setups right now. But I'll bring up one of the construction barrels, and I really like the look of these because you can see we've got the white lines. These have actually been 3D printed into the design. They're not a case where you've gone back and painted the white over the orange. And, and the fact that you got the little handle up top. Personally, I think $10 for 25 of these little guys, that I think is some really great value. Kind of wishing I'd have got a 2-pack of those. But I'll also bring up one of these water totes here, and these are really impressive because you look at the cages around them. These are really, really detailed. That is some fine work with these cages. And then you can also take the tote itself out, and I'm thinking that the caps on these totes as well is also 3D printed. It's not, something that someone's gone back and painted. But, in all honesty, I think these look really nice. And really, I'm pretty much impressed with everything I have here. For comparison, I pulled out some other 1/64 scale pieces I've had here to put up next to the Ridgeway Models 3D printed ones. And this first one here, this is a pallet which came with a 1/50th scale skid loader by Conrad. Also came with a set of pallet forks, but all that stuff's packed away right now, so I can't get to it. But when I put this up next to the Ridgeway Models one, first thing I notice is I'm liking the color of the Ridgeway Models pallet more than this Conrad one. And something else you probably notice is that this one is a wider pallet. Keep in mind this is supposedly 1/50th scale. But, I mean, for the last 10 years, this is the only pallet I've had. So to have these Ridgeway ones now is going to be really nice. And, you know, just like the barrels, I'm kind of wishing I picked up another pack of these. But speaking of the barrels, I've got the Ridgeway Models barrel up next to some resin copies I have here. Now, I have no idea where these resin copies came from in terms of what the original piece was. But like this first one here, it's not exactly the greatest because it's got pits all over it, and the color is not a very bright orange, which is obviously something you want for something like this. But then this next one here, it's a little bit better. I kind of like this more than the other one, but it lacks that construction barrel detail. And of course, I never bothered painting the white on this or anything. But, you know, I have to say, when looking at all these, I think the Ridgeway Models pieces definitely look better. Well, unfortunately, I've discovered something that's kind of put a damper on things, because upon closer inspection, I found that both of these water totes are actually damaged. If I bring up this first one here, you can see that this corner on the cage, there's a horizontal bar missing. There's also one broken down here, but it appears to still be holding on. This other one, similar issue. On this corner here, you can see that bar has completely snapped off. Yeah, that's quite disappointing to see. And I mean, I'm not knocking Ridgeway Models with this. Clearly, these cages are very delicate parts and they need to be handled as such. But, I mean, I guess they make super glue for a reason. And I think really these damages possibly occurred during packaging or possibly in transit. So, basically to put a pin in this, if you're someone that has these or maybe looking to get them, be very careful with these water totes, in particular the cages, because again, they are delicate pieces. Getting back on track, you can see how these totes look in the back of a pickup truck. I'm really liking that in the back of this 3500 here. But I think something that would be really cool if you had a pickup truck which had an opening tailgate. You could actually have that down and maybe have a hose or something hooked into the little valve on the bottom of the tote here. Basically look like you're filling something with it, or just emptying the tank. So really, I think all three of these pieces look great. They're nicely detailed. They definitely seem to be good print quality. And really, again, like I said, in terms of like the pallet and the construction barrels, I'm kind of wishing I picked up more of those, just because there's definitely places that I know I can use them on my setups. With everything I've seen after looking at these 3D printed pieces by Ridgeway Models, I can honestly say that I am very impressed with what I have in front of me right now. And really, I think the biggest thing is the fact that, like I've touched on before, there's a lot of cases I've seen where you get pieces that are 3D printed and the print quality is just very, very poor. Thankfully, that is not what we have with these pieces. The quality is definitely there, and that's definitely a big positive with Ridgeway Models. And really, after looking at these, it has me wanting to check out some other stuff that they have and purchase a few things, which I do have my eye on a couple things they have, but unfortunately, I just can't afford it right now, so might be something to consider in future. But if you're someone else who maybe wants to get these pieces for yourself or check out what else Ridgeway Models has to offer, I will leave links to their pages down in the video description. They are here on YouTube as well, so feel free to head over to their channel, check them out, and let them know that I sent you. But to wrap things up here, my final thoughts on these pieces, like I said before, I'm very impressed with these, and I'm really looking forward to incorporating them into my setups as well. And if you're someone who wants to see me take a look at some more Ridgeway model pieces on the channel, let me know down in the comments. Also, feel free to let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on these pieces as well. And, if you're someone who's into 3D printing, feel free to talk about that as well. But really, I think that is going to be it for this video. Before I sign off, a big thank you to Brett for these 3D printed pieces and also getting to meet up with you and have a bull session there at the show last month. Hopefully run into you again when I'm out and about. But, you know, again, big thank you for these pieces. Keep them coming. But that's going to be it for now. I want to thank everyone for watching. Until next time, take care.